If you want to make a name for yourself, you want to make a name for yourself with somebody like Ronda Rousey, one of the greatest UFC stars of all time, and becoming one of the greatest WWE stars of all time.
Oh, nice leg sweep. Face first goes Rousey. Emma would love to knock off the SmackDown Women's Champion and perhaps earn another opportunity down the road. Emma from Australia. First ever Australian-born superstar in the women's division in WWE. And the tarantula locked in. 5 count now. And Emma breaks the hold. Emma up to the top rope. And Shayna Baszler dragging her friend or partner Rousey out of the ring. Emma, though, perched on the top rope. Cross body takes both women down. Emma is fired up. Shayna Baszler bounced off the turnbuckle, and here comes Tamina, a former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion, as is Shayna Baszler. Super kick, covered by Tamina for the win. Ronda Rousey breaking things up. And now Emma. And Ronda driving Emma into the barricade. Shayna rolling up Tamina for the win and a kick out at 2. And Tamina looking for the Samoa drop and connects. Again, what a win this would be for Tamina and Emma. And Baszler gets her shoulder up at 2.
Not able to get a good solid cover.
Can Tamina capitalize? Baszler's in deep, deep trouble here. And Baszler with a kick. And that rings Tamina's bell.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but this doesn't end well.
Tamina with a headbutt. Baszler knocked back into the ring. And now Ronda Rousey, the official dealing with Baszler, doesn't see Rousey's involvement. And that distraction will allow Baszler back to her feet. And the Kirifuda club's locked in.
It's in deep. Nothing Tamina can do.
And a tap out.